As Goldner's tastes are rather gaudy, no?
Agreed.
You think? The colors kind of remind me of your coat.
Oh, that was savage. Mime, you're savage.
Ouch.
Yes. Hello, I'm Sissy Who. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back into Arcadia Fallen. So basically, last time, what we did and what we are still doing is preparing to steal an artifact that is in Goldner Mansion, and this artifact should help us close the jail where the demons are coming from, I think. And right now we are preparing for this heist, and the issue is obviously that there are a lot of soldiers, and also we have to make an invisibility potion to get away from the soldiers, from said soldiers, and we have to talk to a lot of people. So in the tavern, this is where we're going to get the information about the soldiers, and at home, this is where we are going to progress the story, because we have to make the invisibility potion just before using it, because it lasts only 2 hours. I think I've wrapped up everything. Not sure, but we still have to talk to different people. So let's go to the market. I don't think we've ever been to the market. You found Victoria near the town square, and she isn't alone.
Please help me.
She's with NPC number 1. Or maybe number 2. You never know. They're all the same, these guys. I beg you, ma'am, please help me. You are a hunter, are you not? Ooh. I recognize the sword you're carrying.
No.
I'm sorry, I cannot help you. So we know that she's an ex-hunter, and she does not like talking about her past, and I think when Anne was like, oh, because Anne has a huge crush on hunters because they saved her. And then she discussed with Victoria, and Victoria was like, oh, you know, it's not, everything you said is not actually true, we're not that noble. So I don't think I'm going to antagonize her on purpose, even if I don't really like her very much. I'm just going to ask, what is going on here? Did something happen?
I can't believe this.
Something is always happening, but we are on a mission, remember? The man looks nervous as you approach, but stay put.
I need your help.
Please! My daughter has been missing all morning. She was playing with the other kids in the meadow, and when the rest returned for lunch, she wasn't with them. And what it is that makes you think this is a job for Demon Hunter?
Well...
The other kids said that Mary had already gone home, but there was something off about them. Huh? Off? Like there was something that they weren't telling me, as if something had scared them. Why would they lie to you?
You see...
I brought Mary with me to this town in the mines years ago, but we're still considered outsiders. People out here can't understand why someone born and bred in Aradas would have to travel to the boonies to look for work. They don't get that someone like me without a name or fancy education is about as welcome on the posh street of the capital as mages are out here. I took us here to give Mary a better life, a simple life. How did it go so wrong? I think we can make time.
About that.
We can make time for this, Victoria. It's the right thing to do. Alethorus mercies, I know that. She looks up at the man who flinches at her intense stare. Look. We'll look for your daughter, but I won't make any promises. The man let out a deep relief sigh.
Thank you.
All I ask is that you try. Thank you. I will continue to look around town for her. Please find me if you discover anything. So I assume it's not the same guy who was buying flowers for his fiancée. It's his twin. And yes, I still have my coffee because it is so cold right now. So cold. But it's snowy. And that's nice. So yeah, still have to handle the cold if we want snow. Fair enough. Victoria sighs and rolls her shoulders.
Let's go.
let's go then. Ooh, we're spending time with Victoria and Mime. So, do you think this missing child might have everything to do with the demons?
About that.
I can't rule it out completely, but I have my doubts. It is quite common for a parent with a lost child to approach demon hunters for some kind of magical explanation. Usually, the kid is found hours later, safe and sound, too busy playing troll hunter to realize they lost track of time and missed dinner.
Got it.
I suppose that makes sense. Kids are often a lot tougher than parents give them credit for. Okay, let's hope it's just that.
Well...
Let's hope it's just a bad case of losing track of time. If we're lucky, maybe she'll let us join in a round of Troll Hunter when we find her. There you go, I can hear the voices again. It was probably my headphones. Are you not too old for this? It's a joke, Victoria.
I wonder...
Did you get lost playing in the woods as a kid as well, Victoria? Ha! I bet you were super cute. Running around with a little toy sword, chasing trolls. I did not. I mean, I was working diligently from a young age to master the skills needed to join the demon hunters. That, of course, includes sword training, among others. That all sounds like playing to me. Not really.
I am not getting paid enough for this.
Not really, depend what kind of training. You're dedicated.
That sounds nice.
Seems like you were very dedicated even as a kid. That's impressive.
I see.
Thank you. Though, looking back now, there was nothing to be impressive about it. Turns out training by yourself with no guidance isn't that effective. I had to relearn everything from scratch as soon as I entered the guild. But it was my dream.
Really?
If you loved it so much, then why did you leave? Yep. Oh no, I'm sorry, Victoria. I didn't mean... I said something bad just now, didn't I? Please forget it. Let's talk about something else.
About that.
It's fine, Mime. I think it is time I gave you some kind of explanation. I used to be a hunter in training. However, I never completed the final test to get officially initiated. This is why I possess the skills of a hunter, but I'm no longer part of the guild and instead work as a knight for the Empire. Yeah, it's hard imagining you failing at anything.
Really?
It is difficult to imagine you not finishing something you set your mind to. Usually trainees continue the training until they are ready. My case was not normal. I don't want to talk about this. Just know that the hunter were in the right to throw me out. I wasn't worthy. After I left the hunters, I was struggling. I didn't know what to do, so I found myself drifting. That's when Alethea approached me. She took me in, mentored me, and I became a knight working under her instead. That's how I ended up here. So, what did she do? My hypothesis is that I'm still leaning on the fact that maybe she has some powers, or maybe they asked her to do something and she didn't want to, or she made a huge mistake. Yeah, that's 3 hypotheses. We'll see. That was kind of her.
That sounds nice.
Taking you in like that? Kind, huh? Oh. I'm not delusional. She saw the potential in having a knight with my skills working under her. I'm still grateful to her. She gave me another chance. I'm not going to waste it. So she's using her. Alethea is basically a really, really clever woman. And she's like, ooh, demon hunter with skills of demon hunter and blade, apparently, of demon hunter. And I can use that. Because normally they work for a guild, so they're not available for the knights. Interesting. I don't think she must be really precious to you. Yes, seems to me she might be using you.
I wonder.
And us too, by extension. Of course she is. Here you go. You don't get to her position with either illusion of companionship. We have a working relationship that is mutually beneficial, and that's that. Now come on, we wasted enough time on this discussion already. Yeah, okay. No! I passed. Oops. How do I go back? I can't. Pretty sure there was a log or something, but okay. We walked away, basically. This is nice. We've never been here before. The meadow is blooming with spring flowers. Leaves dance in the slight breeze to the hum of the bumblebees. Your eyes look across the sea of colors, and finally you spot a mess of curly red hair.
Huh? Well done!
Ha! There she is! She has no eyes. She's possessed! You were right, Victoria. Careful. She's not alone. Who are you? Your dad sent us.
Hi.
Hi there, Marie. I'm Sissy, and this is my friend Victoria. And her friend, the sword. Your dad sent us to come find you. He's been looking all over for you. He's quite worried.
Well...
But I can't just go home yet. My friend said I can't leave.
Huh?
Your friend? From behind the girl's hair, a small glowing creature steps out.
Whoa!
A fairy! What is it doing out here? Nothing good, that's for sure. Careful, Marie. Step away from that thing. What are you doing? Don't hurt him, he's my friend. Is your friend?
What do you mean? Well...
His name is Wispy and he's my best friend. Great. He scared away the mean kid and played with me all day. Oh, she was bullied. Ugh. But now he doesn't want me to leave. He says it's bad back in town. He's not really wrong. Fairies? No, mean kids?
Tell me about...
Are you talking about the other kids from town?
You see...
Dad say I should try and get along with everyone, but no one wants to play with me. They call me stupid city girl and pull my hair. One of the big boys said he wanted to cut my bread and I got really scared, but then Wispy shut up and scared them all off. Oh, the fairy must have been curious of the kid playing and then taken a shine on this one. This is bad. Fairies are obsessive creatures. If we don't destroy it, it will never let the child go.
You think so?
Are you sure? It seems like it just wants to keep Mary safe from bullies. Maybe if we talk to him, we can convince him that she will be safe with her father?
No.
I don't really think the fairy is willing to believe a human.
Maybe, but...
But maybe I can convince him. That's... Okay.
Really?
We'll try that. I don't want to destroy them. That's a fairy? I thought those were supposed to be extinct.
About that.
Seeing them these days is incredibly rare. They tend to avoid human at all costs. This one must have gotten lost or have been lured here by something. What do we do now?
So...
Anyone got any bright idea on how to fix this?
This is the plan.
Ooh, that's the first time we see her like this. She's annoyed. If you can create some kind of distraction with your alchemy, then I'll deal with the fairy. I will do no such thing, human. You all jump when the voice, though not truly a voice, more like a feeling vibrating through your brain, enters your mind. No way I can make... I'm already not that good at voice acting, but that vibration stuff, that would be weird. You will leave now. This charm is mine. I'm not letting her go. Wispy? Stop it, you're scaring me. Sissy? Wait, let me talk to him first. Maybe we can sort this out without anyone getting hurt. Yes, I'm going to let Mime talk to the fairy. I don't want to, like, start shooting stuff at the fairy because the girl might get hurt as well, so... And I trust Mime, so let's...
Okay.
Let's Mime do this. Okay, Mime, we're counting on you.
Thank you.
Really? Okay, I'll do it.
Be careful.
Hello.
Okay, Mr. Wispy, sir. Tell me why you won't let the child return home to her father, please? She's my child now. I will be the one to protect her. She stays with me. But don't you think she'll be safer with her family? Human children are not made to survive in the forest. She's safer here. The human village has been tainted. You must all flee or be swallowed by the nightmares.
I see.
Is he talking about the demons? I am human. Your kindness got tricky, and now you reap what you sow. But this child does not have to suffer the mistake for her father. I will let mine continue.
Hear me out.
It's true humans have done some really stupid things, really, but we are trying to fix it. Me and the human, together, are working to put things right. You? Who are you? You carry the mark of the forest on you, yet you help humans. Why?
About that.
Because I believe they are trying really hard to fix things. Huh. And I want to help them succeed. You reek of human hand magic. To think a child of the king would stoop so low as to bind herself to a human.
Huh?
The king? What are you talking about? There's nothing left for me to say to a traitor. The fairy suddenly flares red, its face drawn into a demonic snarl. The fairy flies at Mime, but Victoria quickly steps in front of her. She doesn't have time to properly reach up and guard, so the fairy cuts into her hand with claw-like fingers, drawing blood.
Busted.
Son of a... She throws her grips off, and with a swift swing of her enchanted sword, cut through it. It disappeared in a cloud of sparkly smoke. There's a moment of silence. Then Victoria sheathes the blade.
Tell me.
Mime, are you alright?
Everything's just too
Victoria,
much.
I'm so sorry. Oh no, your hand. This is my fault. If I hadn't insisted on talking to him, you... It was a fine idea.
Huh?
What?
Look.
We managed to get the fairy away from the child long enough for me to dispose of him safely. You did good, Mime.
Thank you.
Victoria? I don't understand. Wispy, why did you... I wanna go home. Victoria sighs and scratches her neck.
So,
I'll take her to her dad. He'll need an explanation for this. Mary will too once she calms down.
time to go.
I'll see you at the shop later.
That seems odd.
Victoria, she thanked me. It feels kind of good to be useful to someone like this. Anyway, we should probably be off as well, right? Okay, that was...
So, how
nice.
is freedom treating you, my friend?
Better than the chains, for sure. But it's still rather stifling.
Getting tired of hiding in the shadows, are we?
It can't be helped. If I act carelessly and am discovered again.
Discovered being the key word here. You know, I do happen to have quite a bit of experience with hiding in plain sight.
I believe it's a little easier for you to blend in.
Have you seen my clothes? I think I can work around a bit of glowing skin.
Victoria is not going to approve.
I again will refer back to the word discovered. But of course, if you are not curious about how the town looks from outside this little shop.
Okay. Let's go.
Yay! Bonding time. Great. I hope he enjoys his walk around town. I'm going to talk to Anne first because the tavern will be the next move forward, the quest. So, the quest. Yeah, the task. I don't know how we call that. Your search for Anne takes you to Queen's shop, and the florist gives you a friendly smile as you enter. Oh, it's so nice to come back here because they're so nice and lovely.
Hey there, you two. Welcome back.
Anne mentioned you would be dropping by. She's in the back, just be careful when you step in there, okay?
Right.
That sounds kind of ominous. What happened? Did something happen? Are you okay? Oh, nothing. I'm sure Hans got it under control. Oh, she's doing some experiments. I tend to be a bit nervous around Tinker Magic though. Too many sparks and moving parts. Anyway, you should go take a look yourself.
Let's go!
Right, excuse us. Ooh, this is new as well. She made a little workshop here. Curiosity and dread settle in your stomach as you make it out to the back and enter what was a storeroom, now transferred into a makeshift workshop. Weird bits and pieces of tools and gadgets are scattered around everywhere, and a huge stack of books is storing ominously in the corner. In the middle of it all, scribbling away, sits Anne, not looking up from her notes, even as you enter.
Ah, you two. Glad you could make it.
I just going to look. What is this? Happy to be here, always here for you. This place is amazing. Okay. Just stroking their ego, basically, the Romans. How did you get all this stuff?
Whoa.
How did you get all this stuff here? Didn't you travel on foot?
Seems logical.
Oh, I did. Which is why I had most of my things delivered in advance. Which turned out to be a great decision on my part, because then I get straight to this. She closed her notes with a snap and hops over to you, eyes glinting with anticipation.
Let me have a look at that locket.
Yeah. Please be careful. I'm looking forward to the results. We had a deal. Very well, a deal is a deal, I guess. You reluctantly hand over Anne the locket, and the young mage makes a little sound of excitement as he rushes back to her desk. Anne brings out some different tools and begins poking and prodding away at the locket. She's so deeply focused she doesn't seem to register you at all. This looks like it's going to take a while. Should we sit down? You find an empty space somewhere on the floor and sit down to wait. Mime makes a game out of stacking books for a while before she dozes off against the pile, leaving you to watch Anne in silence. Her face is scrunched up cutely in thought, and you notice she taps her foot lightly when she writes, but stop when she falls even deeper into thoughts. When she tinkers with the locket, her hands move swiftly and efficiently. It's almost uncanny just how precisely she moves. Maybe that's what a Tinker Magic looks like.
I'm a genius.
I'm the greatest, yay! After what must have been almost an hour of silence, the mage finally puts down her tools, stretching her arms above her head with a grin.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Ooh, interesting. Huh? What? What got you? What? We got what, huh? Mime awakes with a start, blushing as she rubs the sleep from her eyes. Okay, what have you got?
Great.
What exactly have you got?
So...
This is indeed a spirit locket similar to the one used in the past. No one uses them anymore since they run on the energy of spirits, which is taboo.
Oh.
Also, there kinda aren't a lot of us left. The demon you have collected aren't as much sealed away as they are simply absorbed into the locket's power source. This means every demon you collect has in fact added to the total power of the locket. Quite fascinating. Yeah, I'm using the demon as fuel.
That's awful.
Wait, so I'm using these demons as some kind of fuel? I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I mean, sure, these guys were kind of mean, but that still feels wrong. Especially because we know demons were spirits. So...
Actually...
As far as I can see, you haven't actually tapped into the locket potential yet. You have been using a completely different power source. She looks at Mime, who blinks, pointing to herself.
Huh?
What? Oh yes, me! I suppose I have been the one helping you, since we've always felt that glowy connection when we seal one of those bad guys away.
Fascinating.
You have been using your magic to help Sissy all this time, yet you do not feel yourself weakening?
No way.
Well, no. I feel completely fine. Anne taps her chin with her pen before noting down a few more things in her book. Spirit alchemy is already known school of the arcane, but I will not need anything new poking my nose down that trail. The fact that you have to rely on another scarce power source that will deplete over time isn't fixing anything, just creating a new dependency. No, the interesting aspect is that of this remain you, Mime.
Whoa!
Me?
Actually...
My theory is that you two are cell-bound and not connected through the lockets. The energy you channel from Mime isn't draining her. Of course, if you were to do something very challenging, I'm sure you both will be able to feel the strain. But you would recover, just like a mage recovers after having used their power.
This is amazing.
In short, your connection have given Sissy the same magical potential a mage possesses. Yeah, I'm a mage. Does that mean that I can cast blah 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 blah? 1, 2, let's do it again. I'm a mage. Does that mean I can cast spells as well? I suppose with the right training, you would be able to use magic just like mages do. Using the locket of focus, of course, but that's just a theory.
Yikes!
We really have to find a way for us two to get it bound again.
You do realize.
Well, I wouldn't recommend that now, since we still need you two to be connected to seal the way the demon will undoubtedly come across. Spirit magic, soul binding, creating mages. These all scream taboo, but I must admit, finding a way to equip non-mages with magic potential would really change how we all think about magic.
If magical items didn't need a power source, but people themselves could just power them on their own.
But that's... I mean, that's a possibility, but you still need a spirit, and the spirit disappeared, so... Oh, except if someone's like, oh, but demons are spirits, so maybe we can connect people to demons. Oh no, that would be bad.
Such a discovery, even if not put into practice, would be quite an achievement. Enough to grant me my title for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. They're all great answers. What about the spirits?
What?
What about the spirits now? Are they just going to have to become some kind of slaves, following people around and lighting their lamps? I just provide the research that say it's possible. What humanity decides to do with this knowledge is not my problem. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. This is kind of, I create the weapon, but I don't use it, basically. So, you know, everybody killing people with these weapons is not my responsibility. I just created the tool. I am completely against this. Completely. I mean, if you create something, you have to know that people are going to use it, right? So, of course, you're responsible for what you create. You can't just dismiss your responsibility like that. Sounds to me like you're just making excuses because you just don't want to admit anything bad might come out of this. If you blah blah. Wow, today it's complicated. I can't talk, I can't speak and read at the same time. Speak, read and speak. Is your professor title worth that much to you?
Can't believe this.
You have no idea how much that title means to me. You don't know me or what I've been through to get this far. If I don't claim this discovery, someone else will eventually, and I'm not going to hold myself back just because the rest of humanity is a bunch of morons. She hands you back your locket. That's all I wanted to research for today. Thank you for your cooperation, and I'll be calling upon you again when I lean to learn more. I think that's our cue to go. You and Mime leave. On your way out, you notice Anne returning to her little mountain of books, massaging her arms with a pained expression. Okay, no one speaks. I think she had a huge trauma due to people attacking her because she was a mage. And now, basically, from her point of view, the only thing that matters is to be safe and protected and be able to do magic protected. So her title as a professor is worth everything. That's why when our character said, okay, is that worth that much to you? You know, people might kill themselves and someone is going to abuse that. For her, it's exactly what she says, like, people are idiots. I hate them all because they hate me. So I don't care. They can just basically kill each other. I don't care at all. And that fits her character, so I'm not surprised. I'm just really surprised, interested to see what our choice is going to do. Is it going to matter? The fact that we didn't go into her direction there. We said, okay, we don't agree with you here. We'll see. That's interesting. I think she's the first companion. No, mine was the first one on which we decided, you know, we made a big decision. I think it was when we said, I'm also scared at some point, and Anne was the second one. So that's interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's spy on these guards. In the evening, you and Mime make your way to the tavern to hunt down information from Michael. You find the mage sitting alone at a table in the corner. So whose leg are we going to break? Yeah, I think with him I'm going to do this because he's the joking one, right? So how are we doing this? I'm the bad knight, you're the good knight, and then we round someone up in the back. Well, that would be certainly an interesting bonding exercise. I suggest something far more subtle. Many of the town residents frequent this place after hours to complain and drink their sorrows away. Oh, it does seem kind of crowded in there. I noticed those working for this Galdra fellow seems to have more quarrels to drink away than others, so let's try and listen in, see if we can learn a thing or two. What is the romance option with him? Great thinking, it'll be just us here. Oh, it'll be just us here? No, everybody is here in the tavern with you. I set my plan. I think I'm going to romance the other guy. Can't remember his name. Hasn't been with us that long. Because I really like Michael with Victoria. I hope the game give us that, but we'll see. That's a great idea. That sounds really boring. No, that's a great idea. It's a good plan. Great thinking, Michael.
Thank you.
I've been known to be brilliant on occasions. Now, as for passing the time, the mage pulls out the deck of cards and starts shuffling with an easy smile. How about a friendly game while we wait? Sure.
I see.
I suppose there's no harm in that. It'll probably make us blend in better.
I agree.
You're quite right. In fact, when you put it like that, it seems like the most rational thing to do, no? For the sake of our mission. Michael deals the card and Mime sits off to the side, watching you two curiously as you play. As the light dims outside, more and more patrons make their ways into the tavern, but none seems to be Golden Man so far. You put down your first card and Mime leans in over your shoulder to get a closer look. How pretty! Are all the cards painted like this? Indeed, I got this deck from an artist in Aradas as a reward for... Well, that's another story entirely. They're quite spectacular. I especially like this careful attention to the symbolic meaning behind each card. Huh? There's a meaning to it? Isn't just that a picture of a coin?
Let's see.
Once upon a time, humans believed cards like this held magical properties. They would read the meaning behind the cards and take it as a sign of divination. Such things are illegal now, of course, so the symbols that were once commonly known are now largely forgotten. Just one more thing the Empire has destroyed. Not all humans are like that, though. I bet Sissy knows some of the meaning. She's really smart after all. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say, Mime.
You're the best.
I'm just being honest. You're the smartest human I know after all. I'm not sure that's true. I'm pretty sure Elizabeth is more clever than me. smarter, smarter than me. Yeah. How many human do you know, Mime? That's beside the point. If you say so. I am curious now, though. Sissy has been quite adept at subverting my expectation this far. I wonder just how much of the old meanings have survived. Would you care to put it to the test? Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? It might turn out to be interesting.
Let's see.
I'm sure it will. Very well. Let's try it then. Why don't we start with a card that drew our dear Mime's attention? The coin. A card most often associated with wealth, but do you perhaps know its original meaning? Ooh! So this is... No, because it's often associated with wealth, it's not that. Gold or trust? Gold seemed too easy, so I'm going to go with the last one, which is less, common.
I wonder.
And I say that as if I know. The meaning is trust. A coin is worthless if no one trusts in its value. Ha! I'm surprised you knew that one. We put our trust in the fact that possessing one of these worthless discs will allow to trade again. Humans are quite fascinating now. Is he human? I'm starting to doubt now that Michael is actually human. I'm wondering. I'm really wondering. We'll see later on. Michael shuffles the card and draws 3, putting 2 of them face up and last one face down. No, he's reading our fortune now. Ugh, it's not going to go well. The bird gods. I believe you are familiar with the first 2. The sparrow, patron of the hero's tale, and then the raven, harbinger of death. These brothers have a 3rd sibling. Do you know who? The swan, the nightingale, the eagle. I'm going to say the nightingale, just because the sparrow was singing and the raven is also kind of part of the folklore, and the nightingale is too. And I think it is a bird that is associated to a lot of myth. And it's a singing bird, and it's also a small bird. They all kind of, the raven is bigger, but they all kind of have the same size. So
Actually...
It's the nightingale, isn't it? Nightingale.
Sure thing.
Correct answer. For someone who isn't supposed to know about the old religion, you are quite good at this. The nightingale is my favorite of the bird gods. I have to remember that, I'm sure it's going to come back later on. The patron of the storytellers. So feared that even the Empire doesn't dare mess with bards and performance working under his banner. Michael deals another card and hums to himself, picking out one card and placing it down face up. Oh, how curious. Yeah, he's reading our fortune right now. Oh. Miles moves to peer over Michael's shoulder, her golden eyes wide as she takes this tall humanoid creature with a deer skull for her head. Who's this? It's the man for our dreams. The creature in our dream. I would say... He was in our dream, wasn't it? But he was also in the forest. Oh, that's a tough one. I want to say the father of the forest, but I'm going to go with the king of nightmares, because he was in our dream.
I wonder...
Some kind of nightmare.
Oh, really?
I was the king of the forest. Why is he very frightening? That is not his true nature, no. He's the father of the forest. Despite his appearance, he's said to be a very gentle god, the steward of the woods and their creature. Oh. What is it, Mime? Do you like this card?
You see...
It's difficult to explain, but I just sort of feel sad looking at this. The fairy said she was a child of the king. So... yeah. But also happy, This is so strange.
Here.
Well, if you like it that much, you can keep it for now.
Well, I'll be damned.
Our game has concluded after all, and I must admit defeat. You have proven to be quite proficient at this, you see. This was fun.
Awesome.
Should we play it again? Perhaps another day. For now, Mime seems quite entranced by my card, and it would be a crime to stop her. Also, he leans in a bit closer to whisper. I believe our quarry might have arrived. Michael motions subtly to the booth as the booth behind you is filled with 3 burly guys, each with a tankard of ale. And the music shifted. Da, 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 da. That's it! Back in the game. Oh, look at this! NPC 1, 2, and 3. The triplets. I'm joking. I know. You can't have a skin for every single NPC. That would be too much work. This is funny. I like it. I can't believe the boss has us act as deliveryman. I thought we were supposed to do guard duty, not heavy lifting.
Well,
We can't expect those crony mages to pull their weight. Psst. I'm getting a bad feeling about using magic like that, even if it is from the capital. What if the cell is haunted? The safe is hunted with some kind of witch magic.
what? Really?
I suppose it's not our problem, since the boss isn't letting anyone into that precious office of his. I wonder what just kind of stuff is gonna hide it in that safe. If it's resorting to using magical one to keep it locked away.
Watch your mouth.
Hey there, buddy. Let me give you some advice, as your elder and all. I'm older than you. You can't see it, but I am. You want to keep working for Goldner? You stop asking stupid questions like that. We got the place. And it's no one's business what is hiding in there. Understand? I understand. Michael empties his glass of wine with a slight smirk.
How curious.
Seems like our evening has concluded. Let us return home, shall we? Have we learned much? Not sure. You leave the tavern. The cold air is stark in contrast to the boasty bar, and you shiver.
Well done!
So, Goldner is hiding something. Yeah. But it's what we are looking for? No? Oh, we know now that it's in the safe in his office, maybe? Okay. Yeah, okay. It seems like his office is the place for us to go.
Interesting.
That would appear to be the case. But he recently installed some magical safe from the capital. He must recognize the value of the artifact he stole from Kaidan. Kaidan! Kaidan will be the one we romance. I need to remember his name now. So bad. This could be trouble, but at least now we know, so we can prepare.
Well, isn't this neat?
All in all, I said our little excursion of ours was very fruitful. Playing games, save the day. Who knew playing games could be so valuable? Who would have thought it? Nice.
Here you are, Mime.
This is a sweet roll? But why?
I noticed you were shooting the baking stall longing glances earlier. Given you can't actually reveal yourself, I figured I could swipe it for you.
Oh,
Thank you so much. You're so kind. Wait, you did pay for this, right?
Well, you can't expect me to do more than one good deed in a day, can you?
Michael?
oh, he's great. He's great. I really like him. Oh. You have the potion you need. Are you ready to go to Goldner's Manor? Yes, I think we can do that. We've talked to Elizabeth, I think. Yeah. Let's go. We're going to play Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 doo doo doo. Hey there, Sissy. What can I help you with? I'm ready to brew the potion.
I did it.
I have all the ingredients for the potion of invisibility.
Well done.
Cute. You can make the potion now, but remember, it has to be used right after it's made. Are you sure? You and the others are ready? Any other preparations you need to complete? I'm ready.
I'll do it.
Let's do this.
I see.
Very well. Let's brew this potion then. Oh wow, okay. So I need... oh. But I wonder... I have just one of those? Okay. Huh. So you have what I want, you... Oh no, oh no. Okay, so I have to be super careful. I need this one here, and I need another one like this here, but this is volatile, so let's mix. So I'm going to turn you. These controls. I'm going to turn you with the volatile away. There we go. Then I'm back here. I'm going to turn you here, then you here, and I'm good. I'm good.
Whoa, look
Yes.
at that!
Yes, head out. I was so stressed out over nothing. Okay. You brew the potion and pack it in your satchel. Good luck, Sissy. Please be safe. And I just realized how to use just 2 ingredients. Been a bit silly. Your group is standing in the shadows, watching the Goldner estate. Dun 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 doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. A guard is stationed out front, with even more, no doubt, waiting you inside.
Didn't think I'd ever return to this place. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you're a bit glowy as well, but hopefully the invisibility potion will help.
If you're getting cold feet, now's the time to say so.
Of course not.
Don't fight.
It's my fault. We're here. It's only right that I help fix things.
I wouldn't say your fault necessarily. I mean, you were captured.
Everyone knows the plan?
Don't get caught.
Yes, that's step 1.
We use the potion of invisibility to sneak in. We locate the office. I take care of the magical safe. We take the artifact, and we leave before we're all discovered.
Thank you, Anne. Are you ready, alchemist?
Yeah, let's do this.
This is it.
You drink the potion and watch with amazement as the group before you slowly fades away and disappears, leaving a ghostly outline.
How does this...
Well, this is unnerving to say the least.
Look,
Careful to not make any noise as we move.
let's go, everyone.
You all sneak past the guard, holding your breath, and quietly enter the estate. Let's see this estate. Oh, wow. Wow, that is something. Look at him, he has a picture of himself. A painting. Oil painting of himself. And an artistic statue, yep. Definitely. Definitely a rich guy. As soon as you make it through the entrance, your eyes are assaulted by glaring splashes of gold, red and purple. The entrance hall is lavishly decorated with fine furniture and extravagant art pieces, like its very purpose is not to greet guests, but to be a showroom for displaying the owner's wealth. Yep.
Wow. This place is... wow.
Yep.
Miss Goldner's tastes are rather gaudy, no?
Agreed.
You think? The colors kind of remind me of your coat.
Oh, that was savage! Mime, you're savage.
Ow. Ouch.
Yeah. Burn.
Actually,
You know what they say, Michael? Truth spoken from children and spirits. What? What did I say?
Those idiots.
That's enough, you three.
We don't have much time. Kaidan, take us to the office.
Oh, I love them so much.
Right this way.
Kaidan leads you through the gaudy hallways, over expensive carpets, and past precious paintings. You pass more guards patrolling the hallways, but your cloak of invisibility keeps you safe and out of sight. You make it, I love this office. You make it to a finely carved oak door, and behind it you find a dark office. Kaidan hesitates before entering, his bright eyes looking around the empty space. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's odd being back in this space. It all looks the same, except...
He walks over to a huge painting, taking up almost all the back wall. Oh yeah, it's over there. It's looking the other way. in the picture, but it's fine. Goldner's smug face grins down from the most hideous portrait you have ever seen.
That painting wasn't there before. I think I would have remembered that.
It seems almost too obvious. But the more I learn about the man, the less it surprises me.
He's an idiot. It's okay.
Let's move the painting and see what he's hiding.
Yep, let's do that. Victoria and Kaidan step up on the other side of the painting and lift, easily moving it aside. And you are not at all surprised when you find a safe hidden behind.
Anne, is it...
Look at that, alchemy.
Oh, it's magic, all right. A key combination. This is troublesome. He actually went and bought something that's fairly high quality. It's not going to be easy to open.
But look! Looks like I can do something.
You can't tinker it free somehow?
Not without setting off the alarm.
We could just take the entire safe. You know?
Yeah, we could, but that's going to be fairly noisy, and would the invisibility apply to the safe?
We're supposed to leave no traces, remember?
Ah, yes, that too.
Then, we've got to find the code for this lock.
Good grief.
This is going to take so long. What to do now? Investigate the shelf, investigate the painting and the desk. Let's investigate the desk. You walk over to the desk. It's a large oak piece, well kept or unused. There are a few stacks of papers and letters piled in the center. No pictures or personal items have been set out for decoration, but you do notice a golden peacock figurine carrying a fist-sized crystal orbs. Yeah, it's huge. That's fist-sized? Wow. It seemed like more like a football ball. You rummage through the papers and letters thrown around, pausing when your hand touches a letter that's sealed with the same emblem as the one on Anne's uniform. I want to check the letter. Dear Messer Goldner, thank you for your purchase of the magic beadlocks. Remember, it is important that you memorize the code to ensure optimal security. Do not write the code down anywhere people might see, as this would be an easy for intruder to find. Yep, same with your passwords on your computer. Don't write it on the post-its. Kind regards, the Locksmiths Guild. This is all you find on the desk. Check the orbs. There's a faint white mist swirling calmly within the orb, and you don't need to be a mage to figure out that this is a magical origin. It actually looks very much like Victoria orbs of communication. So how did Goldner acquire one of those? What to do now? Is he going to see us? Let's investigate the painting. You take a closer look at the painting that was hiding the safe. Something is carved into the frame. Oh no. A weird pattern that looked kind of similar to the lock. Is that the code? Wait a minute. I want to look at the bookshelf. Yeah, because if it's the code, I want to see what he has on the bookshelf. The bookshelves lining the walls are stuck with heavy books with beautifully engraved spines. Upon closer inspection, though, you discover that they are all completely untouched, more for decoration than actual uses. Ah, that annoys me so much when you see these magnificent bookshelves and the books are just there, you know, for visuals. Ah, I hate this. That is one of my dreams, having a great bookshelf with a lot of really nice books, but all books I would like. One day.
Why would you?
Why bother investing in all these books if he was never going to use them? Good point. Okay. Painting and code.
I wonder.
I think this might be a clue.
Let me take a look.
Sure. Anne takes the note from your hand. Well?
Fascinating.
It's a cipher. It looks like it fit the lock, but this is only the first half. I wonder if you put the second part down somewhere else. There was a similar painting in the foyer. That's true.
that.
You know, the big one. On top of the stairs. Maybe he wrote it on that one? Wait, there is no way he would be that stupid. Would he? There's only one way to find out. We don't have a lot of time left, so we should split up to cover more ground. I'll go and investigate the painting. Kaidan, I'll come with you. You shouldn't be going alone. No! Go with Michael! I'm going to be a bit jealous there. I don't think she wants to take Michael with her. They would be bickering non-stop. We'll see if we can keep up. I'll stay here with the safe. Perhaps there is something to be learned from it. Sure. Then I'll stay by your side and make sure you don't get surprised by a patrolling guard. As long as you let me work in peace. CC? No, I want to go to the foyer because I want to look for the code. I'll go for the code to look for the code with you. I'm coming too. Okay, let's get going then. Stay safe. You leave the office and make your way back to the main hall. Victoria and Kaidan move like shadow, gliding down the hall, checking for signs of life.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
For now.
Maybe the guards are asleep?
Don't be ridiculous.
I never know.
I wouldn't be surprised. From what I saw while I was held captive, the guards of this place are mostly townsfolk in uniforms.
Exactly.
And yet you got captured?
Ooh.
Being knocked out by a wayward spell made fighting back rather difficult.
Fair, I suppose.
So there was a mage with them? Okay, I'm a bit confused there. Because wait, when we found him, he had escaped the manor and he had been captured by demons. But the first time he was captured by them, so there was a mage, right? Okay, I'm a bit confused there. You make your way back to the main hall. Portrait. The painting is still hanging there. Goldner's smug grin, smiling at no one in the dark. He's not smiling on these pictures though. Ah, that's bothering me. I know, it's minor, but still. He's supposed to have a smug grin and these pictures are not smiling at all. Such a bad taste. This is just so much. It seems people's perception of him means a great deal to this man. Placing such a symbol of wealth and status at the main entrance of his home, where is surely the first thing a guest will see. You look over the painting carefully and are delighted to find another painted painting down in the corner. That man is really something. To make such simple mistakes is incredibly sloppy. It's almost sad. It's just arrogant. Just arrogant enough to believe no one would notice.
I don't understand.
How did such a man even come to possess this kind of power? It is strange. Oh, it's a trap. Could it be a trap? With the next clue fresh in your mind, you turn and begin making your way back. Because I don't know, did the father of Goldner made the fortune? And he's just living on that? Or did he? Because this could be a trap if he's really that clever. Okay, we'll see. By the time you are closer enough to spot the office again, you notice how the shimmer around your hand is fading away. Oh no. We're out of time. Victoria nods grimly, just as Kaidan stops abruptly and you flinch at the sound of a bell-like jingle. Oh no! No, Victoria, you didn't! You didn't put your phone on mute! On silent! You turn to Victoria, who has gone pale, opening her jacket to pull the orbs of communication, but the sphere is silent. The sound is coming from somewhere else. Oh! Goldner is going to go back to this office.
Who the bloody hell is calling this time of night?
Oh no, this is so bad. You hear shuffling and stomping steps coming towards this door, a door to your right. Victoria and Kaidan instantly dive for cover. I'm going to follow Kaidan. Even if he's glowing. You don't even have time to react before Kaidan's arm is around your waist. You are pulled into what you can only assume is some kind of closet. Hey, he's glowing! Oh no! We are so not safe. I hope we're still invisible. The door slams shut after you, and you are crammed up in a tight space that smells like laundry, with Kaidan's towering body pressed firmly into yours. Ooh! Blush. What the? We're screwed. Should I blush? Or we're screwed? I think we would be more scared, basically.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's going to find us. They are. Shh. Kaidan gently presses a finger to your lips, interrupting your panic and making your gaze refocus on his bright glowing eyes. So he's visible. We're going to be fine, but you have to be very, very quiet. You nod, trying to take a deep, calm breath as you hear Goldner approaching. Oh, look at that. Kaidan is breathing slowly, his eyes closed, and you notice with surprise his markings fade to a barely visible glow, effectively shrouding you in darkness. So he is able to control that as well.
I can't believe these people.
I'm glad we chose him. Well, I chose him. Because he's an interesting character. Because of all this marking and stuff. That makes me curious.
Don't they sleep? This better be something important.
Yeah, we are right in the middle of the night, aren't we? The sound of his voice fades as he disappears down the hall, and you assume into the office. You briefly wonder whether Anne and Michael had time to properly hide, when a soft hiss draws your attention back up to Kaidan. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you. Just give me a moment. The color slowly returns to him and he breathes a sigh of relief. Oh. He then notices how tightly he's holding you and blenches. It's probably taking a toll on him to do that. Is he going to turn purple?
This is...
No. Okay. Oh, space palming. I see you in the dark. Let's get out of here, yes? He didn't turn purple. The two of you stumble out of the tight space in the hallway, miraculously stopping yourself from making any noise. Where was Mime? Right. Let's just find the others and get out of here before anything else happens. The two of you flinch at the sound of something shattering. Oh no. Looking down the hall, you see Victoria and Mime, both standing with a look of absolute panic in front of the door to the office, staring at the potted plant that lies shattered on the floor.
This.
Oh no, oh no. It doesn't take much to figure out the two of them had been spying on Goldner inside the office. And by the sound of a hurried step, they were found out. Okay, scared, we have to do something. Let's go back. We have to do something.
We have to help.
Yeah.
Actually...
Already on it. You jump out of the way of Kaidan, who's grabbed the blanket from the closet. He rushes forward and you watch as he tackles Goldner as soon as he pokes his nose out of the door, throwing the clothes over him and grappling him. That is actually brilliant.
Hey!
What? Let go of me this instant! Goldner struggles against his captor, but Kaidan holds fast, looking increasingly more panicked as he realizes what he has done.
Mercy guide us. What are we doing?
It's like, I'm doing something! Oh no, what have I done? Great catch, we're so screwed. Hide him somewhere. Hide him somewhere.
This is it.
We have to hide him somewhere. Quickly!
Well...
There was a closet in the hall?
Fine.
Got it.
Ew!
Well... let go of me, you savages! Thieves! Murderers! I wouldn't put him in the hallway though. Everybody's going to hear him. I would have him locked in his office somewhere. Victoria and Kaidan hold... Ah, but he's going to hear us now. He already heard us. Victoria and Kaidan haul Goldner down to the closet and throw him inside, blocking the door with the dresser. So much for being stealthy. Time to move. The office door slams shut behind you, and Kaidan makes quick work of locking and blocking it. It's only a matter of time before Goldner's yelling will alert someone else in the mansion. Anne pokes her head out of under the desk, raising a brow at your disheveled state. What happened to you?
By the gods.
To put it bluntly, we just shoved Goldner into a closet. We should finish this up now. Victoria looks around, frowning when coming up short.
Michael, I swear.
Where's Michael? There's a flash of light and Michael appears in front of the bookcase, grinning like a madman.
Everyone, you are not going to believe what we just found.
Oh.
What's going on here?
I don't even... I'm not gonna ask.
I want to know though, please ask.
Let's just get this safe open and get out of here before things become... difficult.
Hopefully they found something that can help us.
So...
You've got the code?
How curious.
Here. You really did just put it down in the other painting. Such an old man. His arrogance is to our advantage. Sissy, if you please. Sure. Oh, yes, I can do that. Decipher the code and match the wheels to open the safe. Okay, 1, 2... Oh, I see. Okay, so... You are my one... Oh. Come up here. Okay, 1. Where is 2? Actually, I should put 1... Here. Okay, so this is 1. Where is my 2? My 2 is here. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, and then... Oh, I did it the other... Ah, I did it the wrong way around. Okay. So this is 1... This is going to take forever. Okay, 1. No! Ah! What? No! Go back. I didn't want to press autoplay. I want to solve this on my own, even if it's going to take forever. Okay. 2... But this is great that there is an autoplay. I may just fast forward this for you guys, because if I'm taking forever... I'm doing the same. 2 is before 1. There we go. There we go. So I have my 1 and my 2. Now I need my 7. Where is my 7? 7 is here. Okay, so I've got the right 3, which is not great. Because now I need to move the rest. 4... 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 is here. Okay, I'm going to hide you away. It's so annoying. I have a really hard time to go on the left. 4 is here. I need 6. 6, which is over there. I'm going to hide 6 away. And then... Wait a minute. 4 and 6, it's that one. So this one are correct as well. And then I need 8 and 9. 8, you are here. And 9, you are up there. Okay. And then I need 3. Okay, I'm not that bad off. So 9 is here. I need 3. So I have my 8, I have my 9, I have my 3, which is perfect. Then here I need my 4. There we go. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Inside is a broken sword, broken in half, made of bone. Kaidan reaches out with shaking hand and picks up the pieces.
It's broken.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my own pride that lets do this.
I don't understand.
How this could happen. The dragon swords are the most powerful artifacts my people have constructed. A simple banishing seal should not have been able to shatter one like this.
Let me take a look.
That is because this is no normal banishing seal. Anne is holding up what appears to be a map that was also locked away in the safe. A map of the mines.
What?
Please explain, Anne. Look at the way that ore is constructed. This is way too perfect to be an organic occurrence. You say that people use places with natural ore for this kind of seal, yes?
Well...
Right.
So...
Well, what if there was another way around? What if someone created an entire network of ore in the region and shaped it to this structure? By the 7.
Actually...
If my theory is correct, then this town, this entire valley is resting upon a giant alchemy locket. Oh wow. Really? Just what is sealed away?
Can't be.
Just what kind of demon is sealed away behind such a thing? Something that we cannot possibly allow to get free. True. What do you think, Anne? Is it possible to fix a seal this big?
Seems logical.
I think so. We need to make some calculations. We should bring the map back with us.
Let's see.
So, since no one seems to want to point out the obvious, isn't it rather suspicious that Goldner is in possession of such a map? It is almost as if he knew all along that his business was destroying what I assume is the continent's largest demon prison.
Goldner will pay for this.
So he knew. Oof. We'll deal with him and his involvement in this when we have successfully prevented the catastrophe.
Huh.
Very well, Madam Knight, if you say so. Okay. Okay, that seems wise. Taking the map seems like the best course of action. If he wants to make a fuss about this being missing, he'd have to explain just what these things are. He won't back himself into a corner like this. Now let's get out of here. As she speaks the word, you suddenly hear yelling outside, feet rushing down the hall.
Why, you?
Thieves. What are you waiting for, you idiots? Break down the door. We're trapped. Oh no, what do we do?
Here.
This way, everyone. Yeah, he found something. I found us a way out. Okay, let's go.
This is it.
Lead the way. With pleasure. Will this really be okay? Michael walks back over the wall, holding up in his hand as something begins to glow, a sigil of some sort.
That seems...
What's that? I think I've seen that symbol before.
Look.
It's an illusion, hiding quite a little secret. Michael touches the symbol and the entire wall gives away, opening up to reveal the stone staircase leading down. Oh! What in the world?
This is...
Why would there be something like this here? Someone crashes into the door and the hinges creak ominously. Okay, less talking, more running. Yes. Let's discuss that when we're not about to be found out, okay?
Fine.
I agree. Let's take this and go. There's a flash of light and you are all dragged forward into the bookcase. Oh wow, okay. I have to stop here. I really wanted to finish this, but I think this is a great time. It's like cliffhanger, but not that much. Because I don't know how long this is going to go. Are we going to basically get out, or is it going to be another scene? And it's already a long episode, so this is great. The story is moving forward. We can see the interaction between the team. It is really interesting. I can't understand Goldner character. Because he seems really dumb, like really dumb, like he writes his codes on different stuff so we can find it really easily. But in another way, he knows exactly what he was doing, and I'm wondering how much is linked to him and how much is linked to his father, because we know, I think from last time, maybe I'm wrong, but it's his father who changed the name from Goldner to Goldner. So interesting. I'm really happy I chose Kaidan as a romance option, because I think that the way that he has his marking and stuff it's going to be quite interesting. I still really like Michael. I'm wondering if Michael's human. I'm warming up to Anne and Victoria. I kind of thought that was going to be the way, because usually this kind of character, they're never black and white, you know, they just kind of have things happening to them. And maybe we are going to learn more about this father of the forest, because we thought that guy was the bad guy appearing in our dreams, but Michael told us he was a really gentle god. I'm wondering if Michael is a god. I don't know. And Mime is probably something really important, because she says she forgot what she was doing in that forest. The fairy called her child of the king, so she's probably a princess. A princess spirit of the forest. Maybe that's why we're able to link to her. Lot of questions. I'm still loving this so much, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I kind of stumbled over my words today. I don't know why. Potentially not enough coffee, not enough caffeine. But I hope you really like this episode and you'll stay with me to see where this is going. If you liked it, definitely leave a little thumb up. You can also subscribe to the channel. I'm going to finish this game. I think we will decide together the next one we play. I have a list. I'm hesitating. I'll probably make a little poll or something, and then you can choose and help me choose what would be the next one. And I wish you a really nice day, evening, night, morning, wherever, whichever it is, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.